It's finally starting to get interesting. My character is discovering his powers as I conduit, and I'm sorry if I sped the wings scene up a bit. I'm just so excited to get to the more interesting chapters. Chapter 3 Warp Speed, Captain. I sat in Celestia's room, trying to learn how to teleport while she read her books. I couldn't but wonder if she was reading, like, the 50 Shades of Grey of this universe, because she had a devious grin on her face. The teleporting spell is beyond difficult to learn. I succeeded once, but not without leaving my bow on the other side of the room. It had been about 3 hours, and I still couldn't teleport without leaving my possessions behind. Dang it! Another failed attempt. My cloak got left behind. What's the secret? There is no secret. You just aren't very talented in this. She was belittling me. Well, is there any one of you ponies who has a natural talent for it? I asked. You met Twilight Sparkle. She's unnaturally good at teleportation, but I'm afraid you'll be identified as a third if you go without escort. She seemed to be thinking about it. I've got it. Come over here. We walked towards the window, and she pointed towards the town Twilight lived in. Do you see the large tent-like building in the center of town? Go there when the sun sets tonight. This worried me because she had on her grin again. Alright. Why? I was confused. You'll see. She disappeared in a white flash. Well, fine then. Just don't tell me. I thought. I had memorized a page on teleport by now, so I didn't have to read it again. Alright, here we go. I turned myself in a magical bubble, which is black by the way. This is where I usually run into trouble. I thought about the other side of the room, and I transported the bubble. All of a sudden, boom! The spell misfired, and I was sent to another section of the castle. There were sound explosions below the wall, and sent a passing wave flying into a wall. She stood up, but I was lying on the floor. The spell was supposed to do that. It took a lot of magic to create that explosion. The mayor, which happened to be a unicorn, here decided to check on me. You must be that new apprentice. Are you alright? She asked. Do I look like I'm alright? I was at the center of that. Good point. Anything I can do? She asked. Hit me with your strongest attack spell, I instructed. Alright. I know I shouldn't question prodigies. These apprentices are always good at magic. Her horn started to glow, and a little magic ball shot at me. Just like the last one, I absorbed it. The ball energized me, and I stood up. You look surprised. Let me explain. I'm a conduit. I can absorb magic. Got it? Alright. How did you get here? She asked. Miss Fire's teleport spell. What time is it? I asked. About 6:30. Why? Crap! I have to be somewhere in a half hour. About the only possible solution. You might want to back off. I had decided the best possible way to get there was to fly. I sprinted towards the hole I had created, and jumped. An audible scream of panic was heard from the mate, and I created my wings. Black wings formed on my back, and I took flight. It only took me about 10 minutes to reach the town, because I hurried. I landed and took off my wings, and decided it would be the best course of action to go through the back. So I pushed open the door and walked through. My cloak knocked the door up, and I tripped. Smooth, Bradford. Mayors and gentlecoats, thank you for gathering here today. I have a very important announcement to make. I have taken another prince, and he will be staying in Ponyville. Out of a confused was heard from whatever crowd there was. Now, before I introduce him, I must warn you he isn't a pony, so don't be alarmed. Bradford, I know you're back there, so come on out. Jesus Christ, I can't do this. I might have forgotten to tell you, but I'm terrible with crowds. I stepped outside, and was met with the silence of the crowd. Jesus Christ, there was a lot of them. This is Bradford. Yes, he's not a pony, that much I already told you that. But he is strong like the other ponies. Cheers were heard from the plains part of the normal part of the population. He can use magic like the unicorns. Few cheers there. And he can fly like the Pegasi. You might want to prove that one, Bradford. What? Oh, right, the wings. I, as dramatically as possible, created my wings. I spread them to full length. Gasps were heard from the crowds as they beheld my massive black wings. As I looked down from the stage at them, I noticed some familiar faces. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy were staring at me with their mouths hanging open. Twilight was smiling like she expected this to happen. Lara had on a similar expression to Dash and Fluttershy. Then there was the little feel of an apple farm. I put away my wings. As you can see, he's no normal being. He can fly, use magic, and he's fast. He's similar to an alicorn, like a combination of the 3 types of pony. Now, who is hospitable enough to take him in? He needs a place to stay while he continues his studies. Any volunteers? Chelsea worried me. She even consulted me. This is where things took a turn for the worse. One of the points I started yelling at me to speak. Oh god, I can't do crowds. I thought, but my mouth started working faster than my brain. Alright, you win. You want a speech? You'll get one. I mentally prepared myself. As you've already been informed and can see, I'm not like you. I'm not from here, but I can assure you, I'll be just like a part of your society. I'll know your names and your faces. I already know some of you by name. Twilight, who brought me to Celestia and kept to get me back to my home very far away from here. But rather than that, Celestia saw my potential and took me on as her apprentice. Twilight, I look forward to competing with you. A few chucks were heard from the audience. Rainbow Dash, you were a quick one. That much is clear. But the way I met you wasn't the most ceremonious. And in case she didn't tell any of you this, she crushed into me and broke my ribs. She made up for it though, by taking me to Fluttershy's college, who splendid them, and got me on the road to recovery. And Fluttershy, I'm sorry I lied. I'm obviously not a Manticore. I'm nothing like that. I'm a human. Get used to it. And Luffy was kind enough to let me have an apple from her family's orchard. I don't know her name, but as I am a bloom, the feeling mentioned called out. Thank you. Everyone, or every pony around here, thank you for allowing me to stay in your town, and for your hospitality. I bowed, and tried to escape before the applause came. No time. The sound of hooves hitting the ground was a bit deafening, and the wave of nervousness hit me. I'm not good with tension. I'm not sure what happened, but I think I passed out, because everything went dark. When I woke up, I was still on the stage, and looking at the bunch of ponies I had just confused. What the heck happened? When I got out, I'm sorry, I'm terrible with crowds. Can I leave, please? I don't think I can do that again. I was almost begging Celeste at this point. As soon as I give you a place to stay. So, who will take in my new apprentice? 6 hosts immediately shut up. 3 belonged to Rainbow Dash, Fluttershy, and Twilight. The other 3, well, I didn't know them. One belonged to a white unicorn man with a purple mane, and the other 2 belonged to Tau plain ponies. One pink, and the other orange with a cowboy hat on. Wow, 6 of you. Who will you go with? Celestia asked. Well, I know 3 of them, but I can't refuse anything without insulting them. I pointed the possibilities. One told out of my mouth before I could think about it. How about I just switch around? Sort of just go around every night and then about a place to meet each of them. Splendid idea. Who you go with first? Celestia asked. I guess I'll pick Rainbow Dash. The 5 other hooves lowered, and Rainbow Dash took off and down on the stage. Yes! Brett, you're coming with me. Let's go. She wrapped her hooves around my armpits and picked me up in the air. Hey, I can fly too, you know, I yelled at my new host. Oh, right. I forgot. She put me down, and we walked out the front door. I formed my wings and took off. Rainbow followed suit. So where do you live? I asked. Cloud Home, just like any other Pegasus. What? You can walk on clouds? This astonished me. Everything that has wings can. You probably can too. Yeah, let's find out. Go land on that cloud over there. You pointed her hoof to a small cloud in the distance. Whatever you say. I flew over to the cloud, and I gotta say, I was uneasy. Clouds are just water vapor. Needless to say, I was surprised when I planted my foot firmly on the ground, and it didn't go through it. I stood on the cloud and admired its softness. See, you can. Just like a Pegasus. Except a Pegasus doesn't have 10-foot black wings, she pointed out. I know her wings are huge. My magical aura is black. It's my favorite color, I guess. I don't care about that. I just care about how fast you can go. Come on, race me. I don't know, I'm still getting used to them, and shaken. She insulted. What was that? Shaken. There was one thing I couldn't stand. It was being called a coward. You're wrong. Alright, first one to that cloud home over there wins. Let's point to a house of clouds in the distance. Ready. I braced myself. Set. I spread my wings as far as I could go. Oh, good. Gow! We took off in a flash. That was in a last ditch effort to get her back for the chicken comment. I managed to keep up with her at first, but she quickly outflew me. God, she was fast. She beat me to home almost 5 seconds. You're faster than all the pawns around here, but you still can't beat me. I'm the fastest in the class, yeah. The mayor was talking down to me. Unbelievable. Yeah, you beat me. But I might have done better if you hadn't broken my freaking ribs. Had to get her back somehow. Sorry about that, by the way. She looked at my bowl. What's that? She asked. This? It's my bowl. I can use it to hit stuff in long range. Took it off my shoulder and gave the string a flick. Oh, it's a bow. We have those here, but only eagles can use them. The rest of us can't hold them, she said, holding up a hoop for emphasis. You have these too? How about this? I checked on my phone. It still had a half hour. God, this is gonna be funny. What's that? She asked. Some kind of mirror? No, it's not a mirror. Watch this. I clicked the button on the side and the screen came to life. That's a price ring. What the heck is that? Here's what it's got good. It's magic. I can use it to talk to people who have one of these. And it can play music. I clicked the music up and started playing To Glory by Two Steps from Hell. The sound roared from the speaker, something she obviously isn't used to. Do you keep little poems and how to play it? She asked. That almost killed me. No, but you know what? This thing is useless to me now, I said. I couldn't charge it on my iPod, so both were useless. I tossed them out the cloud home and they fell into the lake. Why? Because they need to be charged by a master stone, and there aren't any more of them. Good God, when I get going, there isn't any stopping my lies. Too bad. Why did you come in? Raise your hooves. Can't say no to that. We walked through the door, and I sat down on the couch. There are couches here. Can I get you anything? She asked. God, these ones were too generous. Nah, I'm fine. I don't need to eat. The princess taught me how to magically sustain myself. Cool. Oh, just sit back. I need to eat. She went to the kitchen to get some food. I took my full metal alchemist cloak and my gloves. My flame alchemist gloves were fine, but my wings had put 2 big holes in the cloak. Hey, I'm back. Why the long face? Remember that text? I was so good at my cloak. Just ripped my cloak. Know any pony who could fix this? I was getting better at this pony talk. You can talk to Rarity tomorrow. For now, you need to speed yourself up. We're going to train. What? I asked. You can't keep yourself awake with magic, and I don't need much sleep. Let's go. She was excited. Fine, but only if you give me my first lesson about this place. What's that? You just have to answer a question. What is up with the marks on every pony's flanks? I asked. Have you never seen a show back home? I had no idea. You mean a kitty mark? Every pony gets one when they figure out what they put in this world. Mine's about competition and flying. I guess your speech doesn't get those, huh? Nope. Now I'll fulfill myself to you and train with you. Let's go. I ran out the door and took off. I needed a free fall and put out of it at the last second, narrowly avoiding the rooftops. I pulled up and met Dash on the nearest cloud. Not bad. You're good at tricks, but you aren't very fast. And it is about how we can speed you up? Dash asked. I have one, but it might not go too well. Well, lay it on me. I could speed myself up with magic. Grandma Dash was silent for a few seconds. She seemed to be thinking about it. That would be awesome. How you gonna do it? I'll just create a spell. Can't be too hard. Whoa. Hold up. That could go bad fast. Twilight can't even create spells very well. Just trying to discourage the idea. I did not go ask her. Be back in a few. I dodged off the cloud and directed myself to the library tree. I erupted seconds to soften my wings and knocked on the door. It was answered by the dragon from before, and he let me in. Twilight's reading upstairs, Drake said. Thank you. What was your name? I don't think I got it. I asked, trying to be polite. Name's Spike. Bye. The dragon walked off into the kitchen. I went upstairs, only to find Twilight reading a large book. Oh, hi, Brad. I thought you were staying with Rainbow Dash. I am, but I didn't even know this spell can accelerate my flying speed. Look no further. I have just the one. Look at this. She levitated a book down from the top shelf and handed it to me. Advanced flight spells. Nice. I was happy she had the right book, but I was curious as to what she was reading. What's the book you were reading? It's a book solely about a disease called conduism. It allows you to absorb magic. Heard of it? She asked. Funny thing. Celeste said I am one. The room went silent. How did you figure it out? She asked. She tried to kill me with magic. I absorbed it. Then you should hear about what this book says. It says all condors are unique in some way. All condors develop special powers. Some not having learned to what they can do, and have access to limitless collection of magic in this world. Also, they can create their own spells, not with tomes or scrolls, but completely out of nowhere. They also have access to creation magic, a talent few can master. Creation magic is making magic take a physical form, like your wings. So, yeah, any condor can conceivably be the most powerful being in the universe. Any questions? Just one. How do I use creation magic? That was what I found most interesting. To be able to form whatever I want, when I wanted. The possibilities were endless. I've only done one creation magic spell. That was giving Spike a mustache. Don't ask. But you can make your wings, so you've already done it. Do I point out? And I should be able to... I concentrate on my magic. This! I tried to make it take form. It took form alright, but not at all in the way I expected. In my hand was a lump of iron. You did it! Ty cheered. Sort of. I was trying to make bread. God, that put a dent in my self-esteem. Oh. Oh well. If at first you don't succeed, try again. You'll get it, Twilight consoled. I'm sure I have it in me. Anyway, thanks for the book, and goodbye. I waved, and she nodded, going back to her book. I made my wings again, and flew back to an impatiently waiting Rainbow Dash. Why'd it take you so long? I could have flown the clouds in my back by now. She was clearly miffed. Sorry, Twilight had some useful information. Now let's get to the spell. I opened the book and flipped to the chapter titled Acceleration Spell. It read, Caution, this spell is only to be used on Pegasi and can result in side effects if used on unicorns or other ponies. Another warning, regulate your levels of... I stopped reading. I never liked warnings. I skipped to the spell part. I read it, and it seemed fun. I gave the book to Dash, who took it in her mouth. I concentrated my wings and pumped magic into them. That was the instruction. I followed them. When I felt I had put enough magic into my already magical wings, I stopped. I feel like this is going to go horribly wrong, Dash commented. Don't patronize me. Now let's see how this works. The spell had said it would amplify the power of the Pegasus' wings to make it go faster. Here we go. I raised my wings, angled them forward, and threw down. Needless to say, it didn't go how I wanted. I was thrown forward at just below the speed of sound, and Dash was thrown off the cloud from the burst of wind. I couldn't stop, even when I folded my wings. I looked forward and realized my fate. The ground was getting closer, and I had no brakes. Well, shit. I impacted the ground anything but gently, and I rolled for about 100 yards. I rather collided with the tree, and out of a crack was heard. Ah! I cried out in pain. Rainbow Dash was flying toward me as fast as she could. She landed nearby and galloped over. What happened? She had half yelled, half asked. I don't know, but I think I used too much magic. Can you get me to the hospital? I was pleading. I can't move you. Look at yourself, she pointed out. She was right. The fall had broken both my legs. One at the femur, which was shattered, and one at the ankle. My arm was broken in the bicep as well, and I think a few of my ribs went with it. If I had to guess, I had probably broken the majority of bones in my body. My wings had disappeared. It's Celestia, let me get this doctor, she pleaded. I have a much faster plan. I cut out some blood. I concentrated my magic. I formed the black veil magic. Here we go. Time to teleport. Failure is not an option. I transported the bubble. This was one of my better teleports. We appeared in the lobby of the hospital, but I only knew where it was because I glanced at it while I was flying. We didn't appear gracefully, though, we're at about 6 feet off the ground. I landed on the hard floor, and a snap was heard. Help me, I said weakly. Celestia's main! Get the perseverance to the ER! Stat! My doctor cried out. I was magically lifted onto the tractor. Then I passed off from the pain. Am I dead? I asked griggly. Anything but. Your teleportation trick saved your life. You're very lucky, a nurse told me. What's broken? I asked. Several things. Would you like me to list them? Please. Very well. She got out a clipboard. You have shattered your right femur, as well as your pelvis. You broke your left ankle and your right arm. Your collarbone is fractured as well. We could only save you because Celestia came in and gave us a book on human anatomy. She's still here, as well as a few others. Would you like to see them? Sure, send them in, I instructed. Alright, I'll get them. The nurse walked out the door. She returned with the two princesses, Twilight, Flasheye, and Rainbow Dash. The other three ponies that raised their hoods were there as well. I didn't even know them, and they still came to see me. Hey guys, I said weakly. I don't deserve this. You're right, you don't deserve it, Celestia said. She put her hood down on my forehead. What the hell was that for? I yelled. You try to use your abilities for personal gain, and as a result, you're interested horribly. She was looking at me with disappointment. What do you have to say for yourself? I don't have anything to say. That's what I said. What? The princess said in a stunned manner. She had obviously expected me to defend myself. I said I can't defend myself. I used magic for selfish reasons, and I paid the price. I'm sorry. The thing is, that was probably the most heartfelt thing I've ever said. My match appeared to be thinking, but rather than that, she shed a few tears. I couldn't figure out why, until she spoke. You've learned so much in your time here, and I feel so bad about my plans now. What part did you play in all this? I asked. I sort of planned all of this. Do go on. I had to figure out what level to set my revenge meter at. God, I was going to get it back for that. I knew you'd select Rainbow Dash because you wanted to practice with your wings. I told Rainbow Dash to outfly you in every possible way and then belittle you. You would have outflown any other pirates without the spell. I knew you would have gotten the idea to get that spell from Twilight. I tried to give you that book. I thought you would give the warning and try to spell without caution. You, my princess, have reached new level of intelligence when you didn't try to defend yourself. And you've earned the information you're about to receive. Girls, I'm afraid you need to leave. This is the personal discussion with our broken friend. Thus instructed, Twilight led the group out of the room, and only myself and royalty remained. What's some point that you can't tell your other apprentice? I asked. The most crucial thing about you. Luna spoke at that time. She said it so clearly it sent a shiver down my spine. Let me guess, you figured out something about my conduit powers? You hit the nail on the head. Are you sure you want to know this? Celestia asked. Why not? I've already been through a transdimensional portal. What could be worse? As you wish. Bedford, you aren't normal, that much is clear. But even among conduits, your condition is among the most unique of your kind. You have special abilities. The first is what I like to call adaptation. As long as the target is willing, you can absorb them and gain their power. That leads me to my next point. You know how conduits are like containers, right? Right. I was already dumbfounded by the previous fact. Conduits use that power, but they can run out. They have a limited supply. You don't. You're like a unicorn. Rather than having a supply, you are a level of power that remains constant. Twilight was the most gifted in this manner, until you came along. This is the mind-blowing part. You don't lose power, you can only gain. Whenever you absorb magic, it is permanently added to your power limit. But that's the best part. You physically have no power limit. As long as you are in this world, you'll constantly gain power from the air itself. Although that rate is very slow, you have the potential to become the most powerful being in existence. Anything you need to add, sister? Nothing comes to mind, said Luna. So what you're saying is, I can absorb power and use it permanently, and if the ponies willing, I can absorb them? How did you figure out all this? Oh, the fact that your magical energy didn't drop when you used magic for your wings. But the absorption part is just a hunch, Celeste informed. But we've learned to trust those. We don't actually know if you can do that, but we trust the castle's physic, and she told us that. I didn't really want to believe all that mumbo-jumbo, but whatever, I said blatantly. You ought to believe in magic a week ago, Celeste pointed out. Oh. Right. You win. I wasn't easy by revealing the next one. Oh, this is important, so you might want to know my world's biggest secret. And that would be... The next. I know you definitely didn't wipe the humans' minds enough. That got us very confused. What? She stammered. There is something called television in my world. It's like a play on a screen. Do you have electricity here? I asked. I was always kind of curious. We do. We have a steam locomotive and a projector, and have invented light bulbs, Celeste said proudly. Wow, you guys could do better. My world had vehicles that things without wings can fly in. We have made an exact copy of a ship with technology. All you guys have is a projector, a train, and a light bulb. I was sort of talking down to them at this point. We have a color camera too, Lynn pointed out. I would be impressed if my race didn't invent that quite some time ago. We don't ever even need film repair to take pictures anymore. Fine, you win. What were you saying about this television? Celestia asked. Alright, just prepare yourself. There's something called a cartoon, which is hand-drawn pictures put together creating an animation. Following me? I think so, Wood's sister said. Good. Now this is what the proof of a failing memory charm comes in. I think the memories did come back, but somehow to my generation, and not the one you sent to my world. One of these shows is based around this world, in its exact likeness. You two are still the same rulers, but the thing that stalls me is the fact that it isn't an old-timey thing, but rather the exact likeness of the points of this world. It features Twilight, Dash, and Fluttershy, but I don't watch it. Some of my friends do, though. If you want proof, take out my shoe and look at the picture inside, I instructed. Celeste just nodded and matched up my shoe, removing the paper inside. She unfolded it and gasped. That was drawn before I came to this world, I said. But how? Have you ever had a human here before? I asked. I swear, if it was that Lauren Foss chick, I was gonna scream. Well, yes, Luna answered. But I kept her in my terrace, she said defensively. There was a human before and you didn't tell me? Blaze scolded. Yes, but I only let her look to the telescope, realizing John on her. Oh, I see what happened. What was her name? I asked. I think she said Lauren Foss, but I don't remember well. I placed a memory charm on her and sent it back to your world, with the help of my servants. It was only about a few years ago, Luna said. Oh my god, you need to work on your memory charms. She put the show back in my world. She obviously remembered it. I was kind of irritated at the neglectfulness of these monarchs. My mistake, Luna apologized. I'll just send them back immediately next time. I'm the next time, remember? They got her. Not Blue Princess face in red. Oops, she said. No use in trying to fix it now. You can't go back. You're too powerful, Celestia observed. I don't want to go back. I hate people. They're just stupid. We create weapons powerful enough to destroy entire civilizations in seconds. We constantly find a kill, with absolute disregard for other life. You're lucky you got me. Most of us don't like to kill, but most of us also attack before we try to make peace. Don't get me wrong, I respect our soldiers, but we don't often try and make peace first. Your world sounds terrible, Luna said in a pitying tone. It is, I said. Oh god, I just remembered my world may or may not exist anymore. That worried me. The others on Earth could have been sent somewhere else, or may even be dead. God, that's a depressing thought. I contemplated all that and decided to ask the groundbreaking question. How long did you make your creative dimension last? It should be forever. I thought I put enough measure into it to keep it going eternally. Celestia was confident in her words. You may be wrong. Before I was taken here, a large portal opened up in the sky and it sucked everyone into it. We all got pulled in, and I haven't seen any of them since. For all I know, all my friends and family could be dead. The world collapsed? Celestia had a look on her face that looked like she was cursing her own incompetence. Yep, no more Earth. Oh, I don't know what to say, Celestia said apologetically. Tell you what, you heal me and I'll forgive you. Deal? I propositioned. Deal. The white monarch's horns started glowing, and I could feel my bones knitting. I was healed in seconds. I even felt more powerful. I hopped out of bed and thanked the princesses. They returned it and both teleported away. I walked out the door of my room. The stunned looks in the hospital points were hilarious. I casually waltzed out the door. Wondered myself how I recovered so quickly. I decided to play a good joke on her. You can see me? I asked. I shouldn't be able to, but I died. I'm a ghost. I said it so casually, and the mayor paled. What? Kidding, the princess healed me. Oh, that was mean. I know. Thanks for the save. I walked out the door and was immediately met with notes of the pink mare from before about half an inch away from my own. I fell on my ass, more from surprise than anything. I had decided to start using pony speak, so I substituted hell for stuff that I soon would be recognized. What in Tartarus? I yelled. The mayor shouldn't have been able to do that. I was at least a head taller than all of them. Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie. Are you alright? That would be stupid, but I don't think anybody gets out of the hospital that fast. She spoke a mile a minute. I remember a saying from one of my brony friends. "You're more random than Pinkie Pie," they would say. I knew then that this must have been quite the feat. The princesses healed me. I looked around. All 6 of the mares that had raised the hooves were still here. It felt good, all this being recognized. Wow, you must have done them a super special favor to get them to do that. Is it a secret? God, that one still annoys me, but I knew I could get used to it. Nothing. They just made up for the destruction of my universe. Then I said that. Out loud. What? Twilight asked. Nothing, I said quickly. I turned around to dash. Let's get flying again, I suggested. Not so fast, a voice behind me said. I turned to face the white mare with the well-kept purple mane. You can't go anywhere with your clothes like this. I must fix them, the mare pleaded. Free of charge, of course. It was like turned down a free repair. I needed a new cloak anyway. But it was the mare's accent that got me. Her way of speaking so fine. And that grammar. Fine, I just need one like this. This had holes in it for my wings. I took it off and placed it on the mare's back. Then you have to come with me. I don't know the measurements of your wings. Fine. Where to? I asked. My store. You may know Miss Rarity, by the way. Pleased to meet you. Remember, I'm gonna have to come take a rain check on the flying. I need a new crew. The flying mare gave a frustrated sigh, but nodded. The alabaster mare started walking, but I stopped her. Just tell me where it is. Would you like to meet me there? Very well. Is that large tent-like building over there? Select the building in question. Alright. Here we go. I had figured out teleportation, so I was just going to do that. All it took was deadly motivation. Funny. I formed the veil and sent us into the store. She stumbled a bit, but we arrived safely. Why didn't you warn me? She yelled. I thought you would be used to it. From what I hear, Twilight does it a lot, I said apologetically. That with me? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just let me take my measurements. Her horn started to glow, and a drawer to my right opened up. A tape measure flew out of it and extended to the length of my arm. She wrote the number down on a clipboard and measured my height. 6'4", she muttered. If I could make a design suggestion, I interjected. You may. I wanted it to match my wings. Can the colors make black red and red black? That would look great. I'm surprised I didn't think of it. She magically lifted 2 fabric rolls, black and red, off the shelf. She worked with the speed of Hermes himself, never missing a stitch. To my surprise, she levitated my gloves on my hands and on the table. She glanced at the design and began creating a new pair out of black fabric and red thread. She did all of this at basically the same time. It was amazing. Within minutes, she had prepared my new set of clothes. The cloak was stunning and the softest thing I've ever worn. The gloves were like clouds on my hands, and apparently she had gone and made a set of black clothes, shirt and jeans. I didn't even notice her get out the denim, or use it for that matter. It all fit perfectly. This is like the coolest set of clothes I've ever worn. How do I thank you? As I said before, I don't like unpaid debts. No need. I have always done this for my friends, she said. These points are friendly to a fault, I thought. Do you consider me to be a friend? Of course. I accepted Twilight in a matter of minutes. Why shouldn't you be the same? That made me think. I had been just the opposite back home, treating those I didn't like aching to garbage. But then I thought, they were assholes first. In that case, thank you. I tipped an invisible hat and bade her farewell. As I stepped out the door, I was glad to see that she remembered to put wing holes in the cloak and shirt. I was going all goth with this. It was glorious. Nothing wrong with life, was there? I materialized my wings and took off. While I was searching the skies for Rainbow, I spotted an old-fashioned school building. Curious for a look, I landed nearby and put away my wings, which took almost no effort now. As I neared the building, I sat down on a small stump. The bell rang almost instantly after that, and a large bunch of fillies and colts ran out the door. The reason that caught my eye, mainly because one that was Apple Bloom filly. The other two, I didn't know. So what are we gonna try today? Small orange filly asked. Massage therapist? Dwight once suggested. Aye, Apple agreed. Cutie microstage massage therapist! They all cheered. Damn near blew out my eardrums. Not today, Sugar Cube. You'll have chores. A voice sounded. It was the orange mare from the hospital. Also the same voice that called for Apple Bloom at the orchard. I realized then that they were sisters. Apple Bloom was led up by the orange mare, leaving the others. Now we can't go crusading, the white one whined. That scared me. I thought for a second that the Phillies were going to commit murder. But then I remembered the slogan, Q Mark Crusaders. I looked at their flanks for the Q marks. None were found. Sweetie pal, we have to go, Rudy called. Coming, sis, the white one yelled, leaving the orange filly behind. Bye, Skidaloo, she called. The orange filly didn't reply, but rather stood there with a sad look on her face as her friend left. She stood there for a few more minutes. No pony came to get her. She started off. That was where I interjected. I can't stand the risk of being alone, even if it's someone I don't know. I sprinted over to her. Hey, you alright? I asked. Who are you? She asked. Oh, right, you're that new guy. Yes, my name's Brad. What's yours? I asked. Skillu, she muttered. Nice to meet you. Do you need some company? You look lonely, I observed. Why would you want to talk to me? My own parents are too busy to get me. I used to end up making my own food. No one likes me. Oh God, that depressed the hell out of me. This little fate had no one that was around often enough to be called family. That's where I stopped it. Stop saying that. Saying what? That no pony loves me? Because it's true, she said. She was eating herself straight down. She was even crying a little. But you're wrong. You were just talking with those other fillies, Skulu. They love you. Your father may not be around as much as you'd like, but they have to be. You're away because they work to keep you fed and healthy. And that's the first sign that they'll give you their own lives to protect you if it came to that. Now do you understand that you're overlooking everything good in your life? Skulu wore a look of realization. She suddenly broke down sobbing in my arms. I comforted her. She stopped crying and stepped back. Thank you. You just made my life a million times better. You don't even know me. Are you okay now? I asked. Better than okay. I feel energized. She flapped her wings, but barely got a foot off the ground. Oh yeah, forgot I can't fly yet. You can't? Well then, let me make you a deal. If you be my friend, I'll teach you to fly. Sound good? Tears rolled up in her eyes. Yes! Then she looked at my back. But how are you going to do that with no wings? You told me at the meeting, didn't you? I asked. I was only there at the beginning. Then you're going to love this. I unfolded my massive black wings and stood proudly. Oh my God, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen, she said quickly. Try this on for size. I rubbed my arm around her waist and lifted into the sky. She squid a bit from excitement. I landed on the cloud and set her down. Best place to learn this is in the sky. Wanna know how I learned? I asked. How? My wings are made of magic. I jumped off the castle's terrace before I even knew if I could do it. But I did, and started soaring through the sky. I wouldn't suggest following my example, though, I suggested. That's awesome. Now, how do I start? She was clearly excited. Let's try this first. I magically levitated her up and held her in the air. Just flap your wings. Okay. I started flapping as fast as she could. After a few minutes, she got tired and stopped flapping. I set her down on the cloud surface and she collapsed. What was that for? Skillo asked. That was training. If you do that every day, your wings will get stronger, I informed. So I'll have to wait until tomorrow, she whined. Not if my idea works, I said. I figured my conduit powers might allow me to not only absorb the spell's energy, but its method as well. I closed my eyes, and I searched the recesses of my mind. I soon came to a large laboratory structure. It was amazingly detailed. Good thing it was just a made picture. There were only 5 books. All had a title on the spine. One was titled Teleportation, another was marked Wings, and the 2 others were called Levitation and Acceleration Spell, incomplete. There was also one titled Healing Spell, Origin Princess Celestia. The last 2 were titled Magic Bolt, Origin Princess Celestia, and the other was Rejuvenation Spell, Origin Princess Luna. I sort of mentally folded over to the last one and picked it off the shelf. I opened it, and it clearly lists 3 different variations of spell. One for Pegasi, one for unicorns, and one for normal ponies. I read one for Pegasi and exited my subconsciousness. I opened my eyes and I was lying on the ground. Skill was freaking out and almost hyperventilating. What's wrong? I asked. You closed your eyes and you fell over. Then you stopped breathing. I thought you died. Jeez, I was just searching my spell library. I didn't know that would happen. Sorry for the scare. I apologized. I stood up and prepared to use magic. Are you ready? I asked Philly. For what? She asked. Here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna do one of those flying exercises again after I energize with your magic. Ready? Let's do it. She was obviously excited. Alright. I followed the spell's instructions and formed a magical veil around Scootaloo, which was of course black. Everything about me was black at that point. At least I still have my dirty blonde hair. I basically ordered the form of the magic into a healing base and sent it into Scootaloo. She shivered a little bit, but seemed alright. Wow, let's go again. She started flapping again, this time for a little longer. She eventually stopped, and I energized her again. She started beating her wings again, and got off the ground a little bit. It looks like the healing spell also needs muscle after exercise, I thought. We did the same about 30 times, and by that point she was managing to stay in the air for at least 8 minutes. Oh my gosh, thanks Brad. I can have her now. Can we meet again tomorrow? She asked softly. Of course. We're friends, remember? Yes! She cheered. Alright, I'll take us down. What's your house? I asked severely. It's that yellow one. She pointed to a house in the town of Ponyville. I grabbed her and flew her down to the surface, and we walked to the door. I looked in the sky, and the position of the sun told me we had been at it for at least a few hours. I knocked on the door, and it was answered by 2 ponies. One was the stallion with an orange coat and red mane, and the other was a dark blue mare with a purple mane. Oh, goodness, Scootaloo. We thought you got her when you didn't come home after school ended, the mare said in a distressed manner. I leaned over and whispered to Scootaloo. Don't you think they cared? Where were you? It said next. Betty was teaching me to fly. I can have her now, Scootaloo cheered. Was he? The mare gave me a little smirk. Why don't you go color a little? Scootaloo's mom suggested. All right, Scootaloo ran inside. So, the Princess Trinity taught her to fly, eh? The stallion questioned. Sure I am. She's doing well. I got her hovering today. The mare's eyes started tearing up. You did? That's wonderful. She started crying with what I thought to be tears of happiness. What's that so impressive? I asked. She was diagnosed with a muscle disorder as a foal. The doctor said she would never even get off the ground. We even tried unicorn healing spells. What did you do? Star next. I just did a little bit healing magic, nothing to be proud of. But regular healing magic didn't work, the mare pointed out. I'm not a unicorn. Have you heard of conduits? I asked. I have. Are you one? The stallion asked. I am not just your average conduit. I'm the most powerful conduit in existence. But when I energized her for another hover run, I did feel some muscles knitting. You healed our daughter. My name's Raincloud, and this is my husband Stormcloud. If there's anything you can do, just let us know. I might not like unpaid deaths, but I do like when someone else owes me something. But I don't use favors much. I don't need anything from me, but do me a favor, Scootaloo, I instructed. What? Dummy asked. When I met her outside of school, no point picked her up to go home, so she just sat on her haunches and cried. Until I interjected. She told me how the both of you are barely home, and she often ends up cooking for herself. How old is she? She's 8, said Rainy. You leave an 8-year-old feeling home all alone every day, and you expect her to be happy? I asked. Well, yes, and we buy the food and give her all sorts of nice things, said Stormy. Wow, you guys are idiots, they gawked at the insult. For a child, wolves would rather be horribly poor and have their parents around all the time than be rich with no company. Just find a way to spend more time with her, and you will have repaid your favor. I knew this was going to be good for the filly. We give you our word that we will spend more time with Scootaloo, said Rainy, and thank you for telling us. She never showed that she was unhappy. Good, and thank you. I consider her to be a friend, so I care for her well-being. Have a good night. Before they could offer my thanks, I teleported away. Hey guys, I didn't like the whole Scootaloo's an orphan concept, so I just made her life lonely. Then I fixed it. So if this chapter is boring, it's more of a filler. Also, I know my characters already knew Spike's name, but I'm usually terrible with names.